Welcome to Tusang Sunday. Thusang Sunday is a very special live that we have here on the channel every Sunday, where we go inward and talk about some of the dilemmas that we have as future home builders. Today, we're diving into a dilemma that's pretty common, especially if you're trying to make this home building dream a reality. Okay, so let's dive right in, right? So, should I build a house I can afford right now or the one that I really want for the future? This is a tough one because it comes down to, I'd say, a few key factors that can really affect how you approach the entire building journey. On the one hand, building a house that you can afford right now might seem like the practical choice. You're working with what you've got. Maybe you're avoiding debt and making sure you're not taking anything more than you can handle. I guess it's safe, you could say. It's manageable and it takes the pressure off, right? That's a good approach. On the other hand, there's that dream house that's sitting in the back of your mind. It's the one that fits all your goals. It's spacious. It has everything you've been imagining for your family. But it's also expensive. It's also expensive. And maybe you can't afford it right now, but you're thinking, if I build it now, maybe I'll just work harder to make it work. So the problem with that is trying to stretch beyond your budget can cause unnecessary stress. It can actually end up hurting your progress, I'd say. It's like trying to sprint when you should be taking slow steps. I know that we're not all in the same situation, so I thought it would be best to start with the practicalities. Like, let's break that down. If you're building on a budget, for instance, maybe choosing something that's affordable today can give you a little bit of time to relax and think about where you want to go. You don't have to worry about whether you're going to be able to afford it, or if you can finish it, or if you're ever going to get stuck halfway, because that's something that a lot of us kind of worry about. I know I worry about it myself as somebody who is planning and saving to build a house very soon. And I covered it in another life, or where we asked, will my savings be enough to cover or even finish the home I want to build? Right? So getting stuck halfway is really something that concerns quite a lot of us. Somebody else shared with me on the live previously that that is something that also concerns them. So is that something that concerns you? Maybe the prospect of being stuck halfway? You can share that in the comments. Maybe you are okay with building in phases, or maybe you are kind of hesitant about it. It's something that you don't really like as an idea, particularly. You would rather get to a place where you build and finish. So Masingita just shared a comment. He says, this topic resonates with me. I'm in the dilemma of building a dream house for my kids. While I have a home to renovate, that is my mom's family house. As a last born, I'm supposed to stay there. Masingita just joined. Hi, Masingita.
Hi, Sedi.
How are you
Hi, how are
today?
you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm I'm good. I'm doing great.
Yes, thank you for joining the live today.
This is it's a very it's a very it's a very sensitive topic
Okay.
for me, but yeah, I like it. I've been following your show. Um Not, but recently I just came across your videos.
Okay.
Then I was like, oh, this clearly resonates with me. Your topics um are very familiar. I mean, with everyone. I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels comfortable with the topic. Even
Mm.
it's a very comfortable topic, but at the same time, they are very
Yes,
emotional.
that's what Tusang Sunday is
Um,
for, the emotional parts.
Yeah, and today was
The
just
tough
you
part.
just hit it there. Yeah, I just hit it there.
Mm. So where are you with this dilemma?
Yeah. Um. So recently, I took my kids from, I mean, from the rural areas.
Mm-hmm.
They've been there for the past few years, but I've been making plans to come for them to come live with me.
Okay.
Now that they are living with me,
Mm.
things are taking shape,
Okay.
and I've been dreading about this because I've had one. I think 2017. I've had one plan
Yes.
that I
Mm-hmm.
completed, just bought a plan, but I didn't action it
Got you.
because I was also in a dilemma. Do I build a house in, I mean, at my mother's house, or do
Mm.
I go somewhere else? Do I build them a home here in Johannesburg, find a space, or do I go and look for a bond and anywhere around Joburg, or
Mm.
what
What
do
do
I
I
do?
do?
Now I'm at a, like, what do I
Mm.
do
Mm.
now? Because I mean, as I said, I mean, as a last born in my
Yes.
house, all my brothers and sisters, they are married, and I'm the only one left with mom,
Okay.
and it's me and her and my kids.
Mm.
So the home belongs to, technically the home belongs to me as the last born. Yes, it's my mother's house and my father's
Mm.
house, but technically, but I don't want to leave the technical stuff because I don't know tomorrow
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
True.
What if I'm not
True.
around?
Absolutely.
My kids are yeah, my kids are there, and everyone can come and say. So I'm thinking, no, I can renovate my mom's house. Now I've come to a decision to say I can renovate my mom's house in phases because that's what I've been doing all along.
Okay.
But now I need to take a stand to say, let me build my kids a home that they can call, this is our
Yes.
home. They don't have to fight with anyone.
Mm.
They have their space. Everyone has got their own rooms because I've got four
Okay.
girls. So everyone has got their own rooms.
Mm.
They don't have to fight with anyone because my sister's kids can come if life knocks them off. They can say,
I
"Kuba
agree
koko
with
lana,
you.
we can
I
come and
agree
stay
with
here."
you.
So yeah, so that is the dilemma that I'm that. But now that I've made that decision to say, you know what, I'm finally building a home for my kids. Looking at, I mean, while I've been watching your videos, I'm
Mm.
planning. I've action now that I've actioned my plan, and I've decided, you know what, this is the right
Okay.
decision. Thanks for the motivations.
You're very welcome. I just want to probe a little bit on the floor plan that you got for the benefit of the people who are listening to the live right now and those who may
Yeah,
listen to it maybe later in the week, right? The replay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
tell us a little bit about it. What does the layout look like?
Okay, so for me, this is eight eight room house
Okay.
with about four bedrooms. So the first um the first phase will be to do a proper foundation
Mm.
because I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing anywhere. I have a home. They have a home to sleep. So I'm
Yes.
just gonna do it in phases so that uh, it doesn't feel. I don't feel financially strained.
Financially strained. I got you. Yeah.
Yes, I don't want to strain myself. I just wanna, and I don't want to take a loan. That's my plan.
Strictly.
Because yes, because after I acquired my plan, I think I acquired my plan for about 3.5.
Okay, perfect. I think I understand where you are. So what is your take on building what you can afford? Would you consider building a smaller home?
I mean, I will encourage everyone, uh, including myself, to build because I had two. Actually, just to
Mm.
expand the topic again, I had two plans. I
Yes.
had two plans. The
Okay,
the first
interesting.
one was a double story. The first one was
Mm.
a double story. It was also it, it's a it, it's a big one. It was a big one. So I had to decide on two.
It was a big
Because-
one. So you
So I
downsized essentially.
downsized because
Okay.
when I looked at it financially. I said to myself,
Okay.
is it worth it for me to go and build a double-story house that will cost me
Okay.
close to maybe about 1.5 million? Uh, how
Mm.
many years will it take me? Not that
Will it take?
I'm not I don't dream big enough, but I looked at the situation. Okay, my kids are going to be going to university soon, and I don't want to be stuck with a house where they don't have something called home. Should something
Yes.
happen to me, between the two, I had to take a conscious decision.
Yes.
Is it financially viable for me to go and take a double story house, which on its own the slab, because I just looked at at the cost of slab alone.
It
I
is
was
quite
looking at
costly.
I was looking at about 350, and I said,
1,000 rand.
but with this 350 in Limpopo, I can finish the house. Yes, I cannot maybe put furniture
Mm.
on it, but I can. The house can be livable.
Yeah, you can
I
get to
can
a
finish
livable
with
structure at
yes,
least.
I can get my structure completed with 350,000. So
Mm.
I took a conscious decision to say, I'm not gonna build this. Yes, it's a beautiful house. It's a
Yes.
beautiful double story house. If I was not gonna reveal my age, but
It's
if I
okay.
was
We're all parents here. Rubatswadi.
yeah, so if I was at the younger me, the younger version of me would have taken that decision to build to build to build that house.
Okay.
But I said to myself, nah, I don't have that time.
Yeah.
I'm not chasing anyone. I'm not
Mm.
but it doesn't make sense for me.
So you
My kids
chose
can
then
for 10 years.
to build. You chose then to build a house that you can afford, but one that you
Yes.
also really want.
Yes, because yeah, I really wanted those two houses. It was just a matter of which one,
Okay.
because both of them they make sense
They make
and
sense. And the one that
they
you
make sense,
finally decided on makes sense for you as well. Like you're
financial
quite
sense.
okay with it.
Yes,
Okay, perfect. Makes
it
perfect
makes
sense. I'm
financial
so
sense.
happy that you have come to a decision. Honestly, it's not a one size fits all. Like we all have different approaches to this. Thank you so much for coming on, Masinyata. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, come back and tell us how the
I
foundation is
will.
going because your 8 room for your 4 girls is quite a build. And I'm sure other people would be very inspired by how you eventually get it done.
Definitely,
Thank you.
definitely, it's a commitment that we really make. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks for allowing me on your
Yes,
show.
thank you so much.
Thanks.